I see you.
Hello, Christy. How you doing?
Good, great.
Okay, it says preparing the Zoom for YouTube. So 1 second. There we are. We are live on YouTube. Okay. It looks like, hold on a second. Let me go to my videos. Okay, so let me just go back to Zoom. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, there we go. So where's Zoom? Okay, there we are. There we are. Can you hear me?
I can hear
I can
you.
hear you.
Okay.
It's dark, so it's dark outside. I'm walking, so
Okay. We feel you, brother. We feel you. So meeting is being live streamed. Okay, now share the link
Mm-mm,
for YouTube and Facebook.
mm-mm. You need to share it, baby, because I have no clue what you're doing.
Uh,
Mm-mm.
there it is.
Alice
Look,
is like, I just want to go
I
eat my
got
dinner.
suckered into this.
she
I got
did.
suckered into this.
You got second. You got.
I
You put the
suckered
hook,
into
and we
this.
pulled you in.
Yeah.
Through the hook, and you grab the bait.
Okay.
It's because I love you guys too much.
Okay, there we
That's
go.
it.
I just cannot.
We can't be loved enough.
No, I
You
don't.
can't love us too much.
Oh, never. I just know that whenever Martine, that's why I said, okay, what does Martine think? Because I do appreciate everything you share, Martine.
Yes.
Thank you.
Look at
Or
that
just
beautiful sunset.
I can't share. What the?
Just
want to
leave
see
it
it, Alice.
private.
Let me show it to you.
Oh, I see that.
So I can turn this around.
Oh, hold on. My daughter's calling. I got to answer. I
Oh,
just
they won't turn around.
Hello. Oh, mi muñeca.
Okay.
No.
Well, I guess we're just staying on YouTube, Martin, because
That's
it's not
okay,
going to
Mama. That's okay. I
Facebook.
wouldn't want you.
Perfect.
Let me share my.
We're YouTubers,
Oh, there we go. No, I got it. I got it. Yay.
Michael.
Hmm?
We're learning. We're remembering something. Learning something new.
Mama.
Join us
Yeah,
on
58
YouTube.
añitos chiquita yo.
Celebrating, honoring, remembering, loving, with
58.
58, yeah,
Martin.
my friend.
You're just a kid.
Oh, my daughter says bebita ocho.
Bebita ocho.
Yeah, not baby ocho.
Exactly.
Never. You're the
Okay.
first one. I want to adopt that if you don't mind.
So here we go.
Yeah.
I'm sharing it on
Thank you,
Facebook.
mi ring. Oh, I'm gonna milk it. I'm gonna milk it all the freaking long year. I'm gonna milk it till I become bebita nueve.
Okay. I just shared a link. It didn't show the video, but I guess that's what we got.
I want that. You have no idea how much I want that. From your mouth to God's ears.
So, so the reason why I created this live, and thank you, Christy, thank you, Martin, because we even said if one person shows up, that's the whole universe of love showing up.
Hold on. And I'm on the phone with my daughter talking baby talk. So
listen to her baby talk.
I have people online waiting for me because I don't know what Michael had as a surprise.
He's gonna do a hula dance.
Yeah, because she says I'm so popular. Of course. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So have your day been good, Mija?
Okay, so the reason why I created this event, which let me just say, oh, where'd Martin go?
Martine disappeared.
Oh, Martin disappeared.
I got all my cats.
Okay, so the reason why, thank you, Christy. The reason why we're doing this is that I couldn't surprise. Oh, there's Martin.
My baby boy. I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
I'll send you a picture.
So the reason why we're doing this is because I can't surprise Alice. Martin knows. Christy knows. She has such an intuitive sensitivity that if I'm trying to get away with something, I can't get away with it. She'll feel it, she'll read it, and she'll be like, what's going on? And I just found out from Martin, because we're all guppies here, right? We're all trying to figure things out. That I could have shared the event.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
That I couldn't share
Okay.
the event.
Michael just
I mean,
has
that I
to go
could have
live.
shared the event page without
Yes,
inviting
yes,
her.
they were.
So remember, Christy, I was
No,
like,
Alice.
Yes,
I
yes.
couldn't even create the event, but I could have.
Can I
So
come
for
back?
next year, you'll all get an invite to the event so that we can join as a family.
But
So
you just told Alice, so you thought you can just invite her then too next time.
but there's no way to surprise her, Martin. You know that. You know that.
Well, there's no way for you to surprise her because you're like you get all giggly, like that you have a surprise for her, and then you get all giggly and happy, and she looks at you, go, Michael, what are you up to? You have no poker face, brother. You don't have a poker face.
Right.
Yeah,
And guess what? Another thing, Martin.
that's not a bad thing.
She has access to my phone, so if I message or do something, like she would see it.
Okay, doesn't matter.
Oh, look at
Is she one of those wives?
Look.
What kind of
Look,
wives?
Hey!
What kind of wives, Martine?
She says she has access to my phone or whatever. you
And
know?
he has access to mine as well. We don't. He has my passcode. I has his
Oh, that
passcode,
was a life before.
and we do that because if we don't, and either of us forget, or he needs the phone for something, he needs to be able to access his Facebook and his Instagram to use both phones.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
It does, and we don't have anything to hide, so it's not a big deal.
Of course not. I'm just being funny.
Yeah, I know, but
But that's why I can't surprise her. So do you see the pros and cons, Martin?
But I'm also that kind of wife.
Like I can't surprise her. Because, yeah.
Anyway,
So
Look,
the reason
Alice.
why- Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Martin.
Look at the sunset.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Wow.
what a gift! What a gift! So beautiful.
And you know, and Martin gets the greatest show almost every night.
I know, and
He gets the
Christy in the mornings too, and Ramona. Oh my
In the
gosh,
morning,
yeah, it's so
yes.
beautiful over there.
pictures that she
Yeah.
shares of the sunrise.
Oh, my favorite time of day.
hmm Okay, so
So-
what was your plan? What was your surprise?
Well,
Oh,
the-
has he been
listen
hysterical
to this.
all day?
Christy, I already talked to her. Christy
Oh,
knows.
my word.
I was frustrated when I called Christy.
Frustrated. He was gonna
Yeah.
do things and he was ready to tear his hair out.
Yeah.
And I was going,
I told her if I was,
trying to surprise you.
yeah, I said I want to break things. I want to just tear things apart. Because Martin, Facebook didn't let me communicate with anybody just out of nowhere.
They knocked you out again.
Messenger, it said message couldn't send. Message couldn't send.
That Mark
So-
guy,
What's that?
the Mark Zuckerberger or whatever his name is. What's up with that?
Yeah. So I couldn't message anybody, Martin, because the plan was wait till the last minute. Because remember, I couldn't create an event in my mind, right? That because I didn't realize that. So what I was gonna do is I'm gonna wait for the day of and just message people, you know, like you, Christy, and our beautiful soul family, and say, hey, we're gonna be going live today. Join us. But it didn't work out that way. And I totally forgot text, Martin. Like, you know, I was on tunnel vision. I totally forgot text. I'm like, wait a minute. And then when I couldn't get a hold of Christy on the messenger, I finally had a brilliant idea. I was like, wait a minute. Ali texts with her. So I'm going to call her on Messenger and I'm going to ask her for her text. So I called her on Messenger. Thank you for picking up, by the way, Christy, because that was very last minute. Really appreciate that. You saved me because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I was in fight or flight mode, like Martin teaches so well. Like, bro, I was in fight or flight mode. I was in survival. I was like, I was in
We're
survival.
at the
So-
bottom of Maslow's hierarchy.
Yeah. So the reason why I brought us together is that if we can share a little bit about what Ali has done in your life, like how did you meet Ali? What did she
Where do
bring
we
to you?
start? Where do we stop?
Because the point, the reason why, Martin, is like I like to scream on the mountaintops of what this woman has brought in my life, right? That I didn't
Yeah.
love myself before. I didn't want anything to do with love, no marriage, no nothing, right? Martin married us, by the way. The guy you're seeing right here, he married us, and well, he didn't marry us, but he provided the space. And our beautiful friends, Aaron and Veronica, we came together. Thank you, Martin. Like right next to the
Third
beach,
wedding.
right next to the beach. Yeah.
The
And guess
third
what?
wedding.
Oh, guess what, Martin? Christy, you're hearing this for the first time as well. We're gonna make marrying each other a viral thing to do every season. So every season we're gonna marry each other. So we're gonna marry each other again in spring. So we're gonna
All right.
with another marriage. And it doesn't
Spring
have to
into
be-
love.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything fancy because guess what? We marry each other every day. She knows that. You guys know.
Okay.
So Christy, Martin, do you want to share a little bit of words? And the point, the intention is so that somebody can watch this and say, you know what? Maybe I need to meet this woman. Maybe I would love to meet this woman because I want more people to realize the love that she is.
See who can make my
Look,
oh
Oh,
Wow.
who can make my face go redder.
let's make the
More,
face go
more
red.
redder. I'm redder.
So,
good.
Thank you, Martin.
I'll go if you don't mind. You know,
Yes.
like knowing like from the minute I met Alice, I just felt like there was somebody like special in my life that I would just always know. And you know, for me, Alice has been a part of my life for thousands of lifetimes. You know, has been like just this part of my life that just it makes it complete. When I have hard days, I call Alice, I hear her voice, and I'm just like, okay, life isn't that bad, you know, and it's not that hard. It's going to be okay. Things are going to be okay. And you know that it's real simple. I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to say about that, but Alice is kind of like one of those friends that are like she's like my perfect friend. We call each other brother and sister. And you know, I think all the things that my family is and all the things that my family isn't is what Alice is. And she's and all that. I mean, I love her face, I love her smile, I love her energy. And then her spirit is just not just, there's no just. Her spirit is very connected to my spirit. And yeah, I feel like we've known each other forever and we'll continue to know each other. And this is how we manifested our relationship and our friendship in this lifetime, and I'm grateful for it. And to the day I die, you'll be a part of my heart and part of my life. And then when I come back next time, I'll find you again. Like I tell Ingrid that, I say, I'm going to find you every time. I'm going to find you.
Yes, Martin, and I won't hide, I promise. Unless you want to play hide and seek, then we can play hide and seek like little kids. So I thought you guys were going to make me red, but no, now I'm crying of tears of joy to hear you speak like that. I'm not going to go morbid, but I am going to say something. This is what life is about. Thank you, Michael, because I gave myself a gift yesterday. I've been giving myself gifts throughout the month of February, but yesterday I gave myself a very special gift. And I went and I made all my funeral arrangements myself. Yeah. And I'm not going to share them here right now, but everything that I've always wanted and the way I want it and the way I had so much fun. I was laughing with the girl who signed me up for all of this. I was in the most happiest place of my life to know that the day that I'm no longer in this body, no one has to worry, has to wonder, what does Alice want? How does she want it? And I got this beautiful journal that she wants me to write in it, messages to different special people. So this is what I like. Yeah. See, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I don't want you to have to say that when I'm in a box or I'm all ashes.
Oh my gosh.
I want to hear it now. So I am saying, because this is alive right now, right? But I don't know who's going to join or who can't or what. Whoever sees this later, a year from now or months from now, please, please know that anyone that has ever met me, even if it was in a good way, bad way, whatever, I love everybody. And everybody's special to me. So I may not be able to say that to people often. And the day that it does come that I'm no longer in this body, please no one ever think that I didn't think of you and that I didn't care. And so, Martine, what you just did for me, is so amazing. And I know Christy's going to be next, or putting her on the spot, but what you just did for me is exactly what I want. I want people to tell me while I'm alive. I prefer it this way. And if people want to buy me flowers, which I usually always tell people that know me, don't buy the flowers because then they'll die. Just buy a potted plant or something that I can grow, go plant a tree, whatever. But the point is, thank you, Martine, that I got to hear that. This is like the happiest moment of my life right now, to be able to hear this and to feel what it feels like that I'm alive and I can hear how people feel about me, good, bad, or indifferent, whatever it is. I don't have to wait until I can't really hear it with my ears, but only feel it in my heart. So thank you, Martine. I love you. Ditto,
welcome,
back.
sister.
Everything you said, backfold over to you. Thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
I know it. I know it
Hey,
absolutely.
Martin, let me
Love
ask
you.
you a question. Let me ask you a question, Martin, because that was amazing. That was just incredible. How are her tortillas and her juices?
Oh, que la. Man, what are you talking about? What are you talking? I send people
That's a
to your
whole other
house.
conversation.
Yeah, I send people to your house to get them. I sent Ramiro this weekend to go.
I just
Go.
got a very special message today from our friend Ramiro who thanked me. He says, wow, and those burritos, because I made him burritos, like extra burritos. So thank you, Michael. Thank you, Martine. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you.
Oh.
You know, and I'll say something else. I want to share something else. So my son Diego, a couple years ago, decided he wanted to move out of San Diego, and he drove to Chicago. And on the way back, you know, I knew he needed somebody, and he needed somebody that was real special, that was going to deliver something that he doesn't get. He doesn't get from anywhere else. There's like nowhere he gets it. And I said, I want you to go stay with Alice and Michael. And he is just ever grateful for that. And thank you for doing that, because I know I can just call you and say, hey, listen, I need a friend. I have a child that needs to be loved only the way that you know how to love. Ingrid is also very much like that, but it needs love. It needs a special kind of connection.
Mhm.
And you deliver that. Absolutely. Thank you for taking care of my son.
I don't take it lightly. Thank you. And I did it with all my heart. It was a pleasure.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was amazing, Martin. Thank you, Martin.
No,
Okay,
I can't
Chris.
top
Yeah.
that.
There's no
Yeah.
topping it,
I,
Christy.
I feel ditto everything he said.
Ditto. I'm gonna ditto you too.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna mute ourselves because our
I'm gonna
puppy keeps
pre-ditto.
barking. So
Go ahead,
we'll
Christy.
come back on.
Well, I get too broken up and emotional about all this, and it's really hard for me. You know, the day I met you, I knew we were meant to meet. Of course, I was in a bad place, and I just noticed the first thing, your calmness sitting on the floor at Jolene's place when I came in that room. There was a reason for me to come there, and now I know why. It was to meet you. Because, sorry, you're one of the most important people in my life.
Oh,
You mean so much to me, and I just wish you the happiest of birthdays, and I probably won't be able to talk too much.
it's okay. It's okay.
I'm just very emotional right now, and I need to have a class with you soon.
Yes, I miss
our whole
you.
month.
I miss you.
Celebrating your birthday. I'm so happy, Michael shared some really wonderful things with me today. It means a lot. Thank you, Michael. Really does. I'm so glad that it looks like your time with your son today was wonderful. Daughter, did you get to talk?
Yes. And as we were starting this, my other daughter called me, and that was a huge surprise. So yeah.
Wonderful. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You just mean everything to me, but you're glowing. You're so beautiful.
Oh, like I always tell you, every time we get our calls and you compliment me, I say you couldn't see it in me, Christy, if you didn't have it in you. You know that you are a very beautiful person inside and out, but I receive. Thank you. I'm just so happy to see you both here. And I know my husband had all this hard time and he wanted to make all this effort and all this stuff.
Yeah, that was it all day, all day, all day. Since this
Yeah.
morning.
But it's okay. You know what? Everything is so divine. I
Yeah.
believe that we are where we need to be at the time. And I know how all this technology works and things get in the way. But the beauty of it is if it's being recorded and people hear it later, they can chime in. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What matters is who's here. Look who was meant to be here right now. I mean, I have a lot of special people in my life. I really do. I cannot pick. I'm so fair. Everyone has a special place in my heart. Nobody can fit where Martin fits. Martin is in his own little special place. And just like he said, we're brother and sister. Christy, come on. You know that you and I are like twin sisters or
I
something.
know.
That one time we showed up to the event, we were wearing the same clothing and the same purse. Like we had hippie clothing on, like really super hippie dippy. And we stood next to each other and I'm like, she was wearing a black top, I was in a black top, and then hippie
Let me go
bottoms.
take her out. Let me go take her out.
Go ahead.
You guys continue. I'm gonna take her out. Excuse me.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yep. You enjoy, okay, love?
My Christmas gift, and
Excuse
now
me,
she-
Martin. I'm gonna step out for a minute. Hand me my sandals.
I can't.
Thank you so much, Christy.
Thank you, Michael.
And
So,
let me say something before I go,
No, just go.
Christy. You were saying more with your heart, just like both of you spoke from your heart. There's no words. Thank you so much for expressing with your
You're coming
heart.
back, baby. So
Yeah, I know, but I just
Okay.
want to say that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This chair is so awkward here. But Christy, yes, that time that we went to that event, and I even took a picture and posted it and said, "Oh, we're sisters." So yes, that's our outer clothing, and I get it that sometimes, hey, we have the same kind of style, same kind of likes and all that. But it's that heart. It's that heart of yours. So every time you say, "I'm calm" or "I look this way," I attracted you because we have that same. So thank you. Thank you for seeing it in me, because it also helps me to encourage myself every day to keep practicing what I already have.
Yes.
And not feel like I'm like, oh, maybe.
I need your phone. I can't see her.
Oh,
I didn't think about that. She's running
Yeah.
around.
oh, shoot. Here you go.
Yeah, I'll be
Well, you
back.
know how to do it.
Yep.
Anyway, so thank you, Christy. And now you're a little more like, because I was emotional when Martine was talking. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna cry through this whole thing. But that's okay. They're happy tears.
Yeah.
So thank you. Thank you so much, Christy.
Oh, I just love you so much.
Didn't-
Get to
and I-
see
and I- huh?
I hope I get to see you soon.
I know. I keep wanting to go there and to San Diego, and I feel like I'm just stuck in Yuma because I'm doing so many different things.
Yes.
And the way that I work now, and I love what I do. Don't get me wrong, I love what I do. But I'll see if I can put a pocket somewhere and say, okay, these 2 days, I'm off to San Diego, and this is my route. Coincidental that I have both of you on here, because my route is go to Ramona and then go down to San Diego and we stay there with Martine. Or we go see Martine and they're like, oh, we're going to go up to Ramona. He's like,
Stay with
"But I'm
me."
coming back, but I'm coming back. And then you got to meet him that day when you came to his place, and you and I had a girl day while Michael and him
That's
had a
right.
guy.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know Michael kind of forgets maybe, but when he said, oh, this is this, and he didn't recall that we had already introduced. We were sitting on his amazing couch, my favorite place of Martine's condo. It's by the window, and then I open the screen door,
Beautiful.
breeze.
Mhm.
You want to talk about relaxing? Yeah. So isn't it interesting how both of you are here?
It is. I didn't
Yes.
realize that's where I was that day.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yep. So when I go to San Diego, that's how I like to do it. Michael and I decide, do we go to Ramona first and then San Diego? We're going to go to San Diego and then to Ramona. Depends if I feel like going to Julian. We'll go to San Diego first, Ramona, and then go out through Julian. But if I don't want to go through those, all that, I'll go to Ramona first and then down to San Diego. So either way, we're always happy when we're down in that area. But we've just been working and, doing our thing. It just hasn't happened. It might happen easier if only I go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, that's why I did it last time. When Martine, you gotta come down here, and I picked up a computer and a laptop and all that stuff. I'm like,
Oh,
"Ooh,"
I remember that.
and I even picked up cake. So hey, you gave me my early birthday cake. Okay, baby, you want to sit
That's
down?
right. Cake and computers. Man, what do I have next time you come over?
I don't know, but I think you're already due some more tortillas. So wherever I go,
Oh,
Yes, yes,
or
yes.
whatever you want. I don't think Christy has tasted my tortillas. So.
salsa, tortillas,
Oh, jeez.
juices.
You come over on a weekend and we'll have like a little barbecue on the patio. We'll hang out.
Hey, I can make lasagna. I'm from Italy.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
it. Bring it. Bring it.
When
I
I
make good
happen to
lasagna.
stay, thank you, Christy. When I happened to stay at Christy's house because my check engine light turned on. How convenient. My check engine light came on and it was dark and I was like, I don't think I want to risk going home. And I could feel the car going like really weird, right? So Christy offered for me to stay at her house and oh my God, did I have lasagna. Over and
Well,
over.
I can't wait for that lasagna. No.
Yeah.
You're
So
on.
We're gonna have to have an after party at Martine's, Christy, when I go down.
That would be
Just like
wonderful.
Yeah, just like we did for the wedding because he couldn't make it down here. He was going to be here and be our video guy and stuff,
yeah.
but he got sick. So then he said, okay, I missed out, but now I'm going to create another wedding. You have to come to San Diego.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be an after party for Alice and you're invited, Christy, and bring the lasagna.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm already inviting myself, Martine, since I'm
You're always welcome. You're always welcome. The couch to wait.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh
And-
my
and
goodness.
look,
So
I don't want to take too much time from you both. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day today. Yet I don't want to tell you have to go, but I did want to say is this to me, you both for showing up. Thank you so much, and especially, you know what you both mean to me, Christy. I know we hardly ever have interactions with each other,
Right.
but let me just say for the record, you've transformed Allie, because our students are not just our students; they're our teachers.
Mhm.
And the transformation that I've seen in Allie, you brought something out of Alice that is just beautiful to witness. Let me just say the least. And Martine, let me just say we would not be in this relationship like we are today if it wasn't for your curiosity theory. Both of you are such gifts in our lives.
Yeah.
And I just want to highlight that this is the reason why social media exists. This is
Yeah,
why
you're right.
we have these platforms, is to make these conscious connections that go far beyond just getting on a screen to look good and flashy things, but to connect what is the real riches. And you both have given me more than I can give her a diamond ring, more than I can give her a brand new car, because those things come and go. And I'm not saying don't embrace your wealth and, because those things are beautiful. I'm not saying that. But what I want to say is what both of you brought tonight is, number one, I don't have to take an anti-anxiety pill tonight. I'm just I don't take none of that. It's just for the record. Martine knows my joking skills are like this, but you got to practice to get better, right? So,
Build
but I
that
just wanna
muscle.
say- what's that, Martine?
Build that muscle.
Yes, right. If I could be a jokester, anything is possible. Let me just say that. One thing I want to say for serious, on a serious note, but playfully serious, is you both are manifesting the beautiful riches of what it means like to be a soul family. Because we can have 1,000 people here today, but it's the quality over quantity. And the quality that you two mean to us is by far, I wouldn't be where I am today. And let me just say, both of you has helped our relationship more than you can imagine. That this is the connections of the medicine that we are meant to be with one another. I don't even know what to say anymore, Martine, because Martine knows Michael can
Cut
go on
him off.
right? So I'll just relinquish the microphone that is equal here. So it was about Alice, but I just want to say that the reason why it's about Alice is because it's about you. Because if Alice gave so much love to everybody else, and now she's receiving it from Martine, she's receiving it from Christy. Before, she didn't give it to herself. So I just want to take this opportunity to say you can give all the love in the world, right, Martine? Right, Christy? You can give all the love in the world. You can want to pour your heart out as much as you want. But if you don't love yourself, you can't manifest to people like this at this quality of level that you could be your authentic self on camera and not be someone that portrays to be someone you're not. And we're all working, So thank you so much, because I'm still working on my authenticity. I'm not gonna lie, but I do show up the best way that I can. And thank you so much, love, because the last thing I want to say on my part is the reason why I wanted to do
I think this is the fourth last thing.
I'm practicing on that, Martin.
Okay,
The
did a great
last
job.
thing, the last thing that I want to say, love,
Mm.
is like I'm speaking this into existence, that I manifest that from beautiful souls that are in your life, that more souls can get to know you and experience this riches that we
Mhm.
experience today.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
their families are transformed, their wholeness comes back online, their mental and their physical and their spiritual dis-ease just is harmonized just by you seeing them.
Yeah.
Because when Ellie sees you, she sees you. And let me say that there's not enough we can say about Alice. But when we say about Alice, we see the reflections in the people that open up to their own love, which is Martine and Christy. So this is just one love coming together that we are.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, love. And
Okay, thank you, thank
yeah,
you.
and
I
I'll be
want to say
quiet for
something.
today.
Yeah, I want to say something. Since we know that technology was not on your side today.
Yeah.
And we have these two that have been sitting here with us for a while and listening to us go on and on. I happened to go check on the phone, and I see that one of my precious little girls, mi niña, Elena Sierra, she's one of my students in Mexico.
Yeah, Elena.
And I know it's in English and she probably understands a little bit of it, but I'll talk to her later. She's saying Feliz cumpleaños. So what I would like to say, those that did not make it here, it's not because we didn't care, Michael didn't. Michael just did not know how to orchestrate this to a certain degree, but everything works out divine, because if we had 10, 20, 30, however many, we'd be here till midnight knowing everything. We want to thank everyone.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for technology, because those that could not show up can show up by just watching and then commenting or calling me. So it's still beautiful.
Yeah.
I need to rephrase that vocabulary. I am
Beautiful.
beyond grateful for you, Michael, having all these ideas, trying to surprise me. You kind of did surprise me. Let me just give you some credit. You did surprise me. And then I got more surprised when I knew we were going live. I'm like, oh, geez, I'm glad I showered today. You know, I'm glad
Showering's a good thing to do on a daily basis.
yes. And I'm glad I did on my birthday. I'm glad I did on my birthday and I let my hair down, because usually I just have my braid, because I'm always go, 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 right? So today I pampered myself. I was able to go take care of myself and pamper myself. And then I come home and I get this news. I'm like, huh? He goes, you gotta just show up. I'm like,
Yeah, I couldn't tell her what.
yeah. And I'm like, oh, geez.
She's like, why am I gonna show up? Like she thought it was
I already wanted to go. I think I was gonna go get dinner.
I'm here. Isn't that good enough?
Yeah,
No,
right.
I was here, but was like ready. I didn't know what was going on. And then when I hear Martine in the background, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Then I kind of put two and two together. And then it was only going to be private. And Martine says, why don't you go live? And I'm like, oh.
Thank you, Martine.
And now you know how much I love this guy, because I said, okay, what does Martine say? If Martine says we go live, then we go live. And Martine says, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
So that's
Here
why
we are.
that's why we did it live. Otherwise, it would have just been on what is that? It would have been on Zoom, and that's it.
Yeah.
But thank you, Martine. Thank you for making it so special, for adding
sister.
all of
Yes, thank you.
your excitement. Let's go live. Let's go live. Like,
Is that how I sound? Like I got lie.
yeah. You always remind me of George Lopez. I can't help it.
Oh my God.
So wait a minute now. I want to give back a little bit. So you guys said about me. Let me tell you something. When I met Martine in the very beginning, I was still very shy back then. I didn't really want to talk too much. But oh my gosh, just when I started to see how his character, I could hear this guy all day long, because to me, I like George Lopez because he's funny in his different comedies, but Martine has his own little twist.
Yeah.
So he's not exactly like George Lopez, but because his last name is Lopez, so my brain just wants to say, but he's funny as heck.
He is.
And him and I get each other. I think that's why we became brother and sister like that, because I catch him. Like when he, has a little joke or something, Michael's like, huh, what? And we're over here cracking up because Michael's like, huh? And I just love it. I really love how you get me and I get you. And I love that. I love laughing. You create so much laughter in me after I'm done, like my jaws, because we're always laughing. And that laughter is medicine.
That's good.
So, yeah. So thank you for that, Martine. And just thank you for always your trust. You know, hey, Alice, I'm gonna be over here, over there. If you're in San Diego, just go ahead and go to the condo. I'm like,
That's right. The keys.
you
You
know,
know where the keys are.
I'm so special. I'm so special.
Oh my
We
gosh,
are,
yes, thank you so much, Martin.
but because I'm the maneuver, and Martine goes, hey, where are you guys at when we been on our tours? Where are you guys going? I'm like, I don't know. We're just hanging out at Balboa Park. Get over here.
Yeah.
Get over to
Come
the
on,
park.
get over here.
So thank you.
You're just so amazing.
Thank you. So
You
thank
guys
you.
are. You two are.
Thank you for sharing.
And I know
because-
you're on your walk, and I do want us to wrap this up. So I just
Let me
want to
say,
tell
the next
Kristen-
time we're at
I got a
Martine,
coaching call in a couple
Yeah.
minutes. So
Yeah.
I
hey,
gotta bounce
Martine,
off.
Martine, the next time we're at your house, we're gonna throw an undisclosed party, and we're gonna be like, Martine's gone. Everybody, come over. We're gonna throw a party.
There you go. Whatever you want. Whatever
So
you want, brother.
Love you, brother. I'm just
Yeah,
joking.
Martine's
Me
gonna need to
too.
go in a few minutes, and I want to just give some gratitude to Christy. Okay,
Mm.
Christy.
I'm gonna bounce right now. I gotta jump on a
Yes.
coaching call right.
Love you, Martine.
Go.
There
You
we
can
go. See
watch.
ya.
Thank
Love
you
you.
for
Bye.
showing up, brother.
Ooh, now it's just Christy.
Uh-oh.
You're on the spot, Christy.
Uh-oh.
And if you guys, and if you girls want me to take it off live, I can take it off live. Okay.
No, just one more minute, so she could also go back to
Okay.
her life and what she's doing. So, Christy, thank you for how beautifully you expressed yourself about when you met me, and it goes both ways, right? Because we're in alignment.
Yeah.
You were in a place where you didn't feel like you were you, and we've all been there. And then I was in a place where I was spreading my wings a little bit,
Mhm.
getting more confident that I can do this
Yes.
on my own. Not that I don't love working with my husband. That's a whole other subject. But there's parts of the way that I work that I feel that I connect more in the depth that I do one-on-one with women.
Mhm.
And so your trust, and this is what really got me. When I love this, and I want to share it. When you said, when we went to Jolene's place and had the initial meditation, I asked people, if you want to sign up while I'm still here, I'll be in town in Ramona for like 2 days or so. If you want a private one-on-one kind of a intro class, just to get to know what it's about. And I'll never forget the feeling. Like, I tried to be as calm, like you said, I'm pretty calm. I just want to jump up and down and go hug you and say, oh my gosh, we're going to get to play like little girls, right? But when you said, well, I really don't know what all this is about, and I don't know why I'm here exactly, but I love listening to you. And when I heard you, I wanted to hear more. And that just filled my heart. And I laugh about it in a humorous way, because those that know me from my previous life and know me for many years, I've always been told that I, especially when I had 3-hour lectures with my kids, and that I can just go on and on. So for someone who's never carried the label of motivational speaker,
Guess who showed up?
or hold on a second, or someone who's never said that she does all this kind of stuff, right? For you to say you love to hear me talk really boasted my ego and helped me feel that it's okay to be me. If I'm quirky, if I talk too much, if I accentuate it too much, like when I say orange juice, my kids laugh. They think it's so funny when I say juice, because it's my quirkiness. It's just the way I speak. So thank you for your confidence. Thank you for your trust in me. You put something in my hands that's very valuable, and that is your process, your coming to know you in this lifetime. Give us 1 second, because our little cats over here trying to, thank you. So for you to say that to me in the initial meeting that we had, or class, really helped me to embrace who I am and to not ever change that. Because if I would have just tried to be a meditational teacher, if I would have just tried to be very calm, and play that part, I was just me sharing a story, and you wanted to hear more. So thank you, Christy, because I feel so special because of that.
You are.
Thanks,
I need to go. My darling husband has dinner ready, so please.
Go. Give him a big hug
Thank
for
you
me.
for
please.
being here.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, and give him a big hug for me, okay?
I love you.
I love you too. Ciao.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. I like to say that with her because she's in Italy, and I get to see for the very first time Bushra. Am I pronouncing it right, Bushra? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
you now. Did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yeah, it's Bushra.
Bushra. Okay, did you?
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I
Wow.
didn't know.
Well, I didn't either. And someone over here was having a very hard time with technology and he couldn't get messages out to people.
Yeah.
So that he couldn't let people know. So he just went live and figured, okay, whoever shows up or if they see it. But thank you. Thank you for showing up. I know you and I have a separate call that we want to be on, just you and I. But thank you for showing up on my birthday. I
Yes,
appreciate
thank you,
that.
Bushra.
Of course. So what are you doing for your birthday?
This. I've been doing all day. I slept in. Remember that story that I shared with you on our post that I take care of my 7 cats and my 2 dogs and I do all this. So today my son, I told him I want to sleep in. So my son took care of all the cats. Michael made breakfast for me and took it to bed.
Not the best breakfast.
Slept. It was good.
Ruined the boiled eggs.
No, he forgot to toast the toast and he put the
On
butter.
the toast.
He put the
I
butter
was
on the
dancing live.
Remember you
I
were
was dancing
live.
when
I said, oh, he didn't burn the toast because I could see it on the camera. It looked kind of white, but then he goes, when I see he didn't burn the toast, and then he reads the message, he goes, oh, I forgot to toast it. I'm like,
I was in a whole nother world.
so anyway, so I had that, and then I went, since my son had to work all day, I went to his job and had lunch there. And so he got to cook my lunch, and I took a picture with him. My grandkids called me, my daughters called me, and then I went to pamper myself.
I forgot one little detail. She got celebrated by the whole restaurant.
Oh, that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Well, because
they know her.
because they said the owner there said, "Oh, it's Alice's birthday. It's Bernie's mom's birthday," and so everybody kept coming by me. I was sitting up at the bar, having a root beer float. I hadn't had that in a long time, so I wanted to bring out my little girl, and I went and had a root beer float. And so everybody would come by, happy birthday, happy birthday. I'm like, oh, it's so special. So yes, it was nice. So that's what I've done so far. And I was in the process of going to get dinner when Michael says, wait, I have a surprise. And what he was doing was inviting other people that know me to share anything about me and all that good stuff. So then you came in. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm so glad that I can be here and wish you happy birthday personally.
Oh, how
thank you,
sweet. And yes, and then we're going to pick a day where you and I, just us girls, get on a Zoom call and chat and talk and laugh and share. Do you mind if I share a little bit about you?
No, not at all.
So this is one of Michael's friends from way back, 2013, 12, 11, I don't know, far back.
2012.
Something
12,
like that.
right?
Anyway, so it's been a long time, and I never really communicate a lot with all of them. There's many friends that Michael has had through Facebook that he's never met personally here in town. And I try and stay, if they need me or they want to talk to me, I'll talk to them. But one day I was on a trip actually with my son, and you posted something so beautifully. And it didn't just touch my heart. It totally, those wings that I was saying before with my student that just got off the call, I was taking baby steps on working on myself and working by myself with women. And not that I don't love working with my husband, but I wanted to try that. I felt that I needed that for myself. And so when you shared about on this post about saying I love you, that it's okay to say I love you, and I'm a very loving person and I do say it, but sometimes because of my upbringing or because I don't want to cross certain boundaries, I would stay back and I wouldn't really say it. And when the way that I read your post, I was at somebody else's house, so I kind of kept calm, but inside there was a party going on. I just felt so connected and so thankful that you reminded me that it's okay to share the love. I have a very special friend that says in Spanish, she's a mostly Spanish speaking, and she says that I'm a heart with feet, that there's nothing but pure heart and all I have is feet, and then that's all I am. So I get this visual every time I see a cute little heart thing.
Also one of the most accurate descriptions.
Yes. So I wonder why would I hold back? And so you helped me from that day forward. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna say I love you to everybody and anybody, because I've always been loving, but I don't voice it as much. I don't, so thank you. I mean, and I voice it to all my friends, and people I feel close.
Yeah.
But it's okay to tell everybody because we're all one.
Yeah.
And all the people that are out there that are hurting, sometimes just a little I love you can, spark something, just like you sparked it in me. So thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
You.
You're welcome.
That was a pre-gift.
I've been watching your posts for a while. Like you said, I connected with Michael a while ago. We lost connection, but we've both been on our journeys. And I've been watching your posts, and you are so full of love. And that description that your friend said is completely accurate. And you are so inspiring, and you are such a beacon of light. And I love you. And I hope you have a wonderful birthday. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you again. I'm going to hang up because my husband and my daughter are here. She's just back from piano.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you. We will meet again. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Have
Thank
a
you,
good
Bruce.
evening.
You're such a gift.
Bye.
You guys are too. Bye.
Love you.
Oh, love you.
too. Bye.
Wow.
Okay, so now can we go?
Hold on. Now,
Now
for the
can we
final,
go?
for the finale, because we're still live. For the finale. What a gift this was, because you never know who's going to show up. And I know that a lot of people wanted to show up. And maybe some people, because I know it's happened before, that they couldn't get on because, the, what do you call it? We should have done it StreamYard. Because StreamYard, you don't have to have like software, you just go online. So we might shift to that. But my point is this is all I've ever dreamed of, is for others to experience and see the love that she is, because I get to experience it 24/7 days. Why do you think I married this woman?
How can I share this?
What?
Is this the link?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I might share it.
So I guess Ali's sharing it. If you want,
No, I'm good. I'm good. I know where I'm going.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to do part 2. So I'm going to stop recording
No.
and do a part 2, because if it's too long, I can't upload it to Facebook.
Oh, what do I know?
No, but go ahead. I'm going to stop this recording. YouTube, we're live. YouTube, you could be on for 10, 12 hours if you want.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to stop the recording here, just part 1.
And then I need to go get dinner. So 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes?
Yeah, 2 more minutes.
You're bringing somebody on?
No, I'm not sure if they'll see it. But I need to
call
go
her,
get
call
dinner.
her on Messenger.
No.
Just call her.
No,
Trust.
no, I'm fine.
Please
No, I'm fine.
call her.
You trust. And
I know,
let
but
it be.
call her.
No, I'm going.
So this is part 2 of today's live. Actually Zoom, that I intended to celebrate Ali with a bunch of friends. And I meant to mention to Martin and Christy, thank you again for showing up. So this is part 2. So Martin Lopez and Christy Griffin showed up today. And let me just say, magical. Did you like your surprise?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is part 2. So for today is February 27th, 2024. It is Tuesday. And her Earth Day. We celebrate every day. Let me just say, she can validate or vouch or affirm this, because she's not gonna say it if it's not true. She won't say something just because Michael wants her to say something. But how was this surprise for you?
I'm super surprised. You say you can't surprise me, but I was surprised.
Why are you on the desk again, Papa?
Because he likes the attention.
Yeah, he wants.
Yes,
to
I am very surprised.
Come here.
I love every part of it. I
Come
was
here.
surprised by Martine and Christy. Yeah, so very surprised.
So what I was gonna say to Martine and Christy, that we're doing a part 2, because we didn't get to do it the way that we wanted to do it. Because no, but I'm telling you, because we celebrate every day. So we're gonna celebrate another day where we bring on everyone, and really it's a celebration of life itself. Because what you shared today is, because I'm gonna do a little recap. What she shared today is, and I'm glad I got this on camera, because imagine telling family members and her family members that, oh no, there's no funeral. She basically
never said that. I never shared.
Hold on.
I never shared the
Well,
part of
let
it.
me finish.
But I never shared the
Yes,
part
you
of
did.
it.
You said a little bit. You
No, I
said,
didn't.
I don't want people.
No, I
I wanna
didn't. No, I
celebrate now.
didn't. I didn't share like that.
Okay.
That's my own little private thing that I shared on the live. That
Well, that's
yesterday
why
as
I'm
a
sharing.
gift.
That's why I'm sharing it, because you
So
shared it.
yesterday as a gift to myself, I made preparations for my own funeral, for my own arrangements, what I want. That was a gift to myself. But I didn't give details because I don't want to give details. I'm thankful for those of you that show up for me here on Facebook or message me privately on my birthday. I love that. I love the lives. I love all of it. And that's how I enjoy it. I'm glad that I can hear, like right now, I got a message from one of my former students, one of my students from Mexico. And she says, "Happy birthday to my meditation teacher, Alice Post. I love her very much. Thank you for always bringing love, light, and light to her life." So when I get messages like this, yes, that's beautiful. I enjoy that. And I prefer to have that right now that I can actually hear it. What's the point once I'm gone? I won't be able to hear it, right? So I encourage all of you to, I think I've heard somewhere that there are certain parties or people create their funeral thing, or they do a come live with me or something party before they die. But that's people who already know that they
Like
have
they're
like
gonna,
yeah,
they're gonna.
and they have those kind of parties, which to me, I'm not morbid. I don't get morbid about this. We all know that transcending, dying, passing on is part of life. And I'm thankful that today I turn a beautiful 58 years young. And one of my daughters that called me said, "You're a baby 8" in Spanish, because we're talking in Spanish. Is you'll always be a baby. So now you're a baby 8, then you'll be a baby 9. And
It sounds
so
like you said a baby 8, like they ate food.
baby 8. So anyway, I am thankful to be alive at 58. I really am. And I'm thankful for all of my friends, students, whoever's a friend is a student, or a student's a friend, family. All of you become family. It's not on purpose, it's just the way it is. So thank you, Michael, for this surprise. Thank you, everyone who was able to show up, because Michael can contact everyone. Thank you to those that will see this as a replay. I appreciate that. And whoever comments, it's just as if you were here saying it. Michael wants to have a part 2, so we may have a part 2. Probably
On
not
Zoom
right
and in person. We're going to be going Zoom and in person.
Okay, so
Because
for
it's going to be a
now,
live event. So join us. It's going to be a virtual live event.
okay.
So
So for now,
for now, I want
Good
to
night.
say, so for now, connect with Alice. This is the intention and purpose of this video, is because I created the surprise. So I'm going to say that this is an opportunity that if you love what you heard about this beautiful woman and know that that beauty is inside you, and if you need someone to lend that belief, to borrow that perspective, to open up to that truth that you are, she did it for me. And she hasn't let me share what she brought into my life. So that's going to be the final part, is that I want to say that I said it earlier in brief, but I was a player. I was with all kinds of women, and it's okay, love. I was with all kinds of women, and I was on a destructive path. I worked on myself. So this is the testament that when you work on yourself, you manifest this. And then when I manifested love to come in my life, I wasn't willing to accept it, because I said, I'm here to suffer and help others, because I did too much wrong or bad things that I'm not deserving of love. But the universe sent me somebody to love me, and I even told her, I said, I can't even stand myself. How do you think you're going to stand me? And she goes, Michael, just give me 1%. So for you couples out there that say, oh no, but my wife or my husband, this is that. If you focus on 1%, what's possible?
tune in next time and I'll tell you.
Not I say today?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So
I'm gonna save it.
So-
Otherwise,
well,
that
this
way.
is on YouTube. We don't broadcast on YouTube.
Well, the only thing I can tell you,
Well, you know
Michael,
what? We
is
can start broadcasting on YouTube. Why don't we?
I don't know, sweetheart, because
Okay,
I don't know anything
so-
about the technology. So
So
because this was for my birthday,
well, I wasn't finished with saying how much you. Okay.
I think already people already know how much you've been saying it. So thank you, love, for this live. And we're gonna go because I need to go get dinner, or they're gonna close. And I really want to go
Okay.
get dinner.
So if you like to connect with Ali, if you like to get to know who is this, not just face, who is this beauty of a soul? Like Bushra and her were saying, I love you. If you've never heard love for the first time, if you never experienced love for the first time, then you dream about it. Experience it in a soul sister. Experience it in a reflection that will reflect you back to you in a place of unconditional love, open, clear trust, and divine space. That, let me tell you, is very rare, but there are people like Alice out there, like you noticed today on the camera. Bushra, Martin, Christy. The people that work on themselves this is what you reflect. So thank you so much, love.
Thank you.
And thank you for bringing so much greatness and authenticity. And that's one thing that she brought, because I said this on a post, I'm gonna say it again. That's one thing that she brought. And I know that, what time do they close?
I don't know, but I gotta go.
Okay, so
Almost.
Alice, Socorro, honoring her names.
Cora.
Cora.
I've been
Hello.
called so many things.
She ready for this one? My reflection of the love shaman. So, yeah, yeah, she doesn't, but I know it. And here's my thing, is that she brought the pink elephant to me. The pink elephant was not easy, but that pink elephant opened up the greatest strength of the courage within the heart.
That's our little cat.
Yeah. So she is so neutral with everyone. She's opened up authenticity, vulnerability, and I literally had to die thousands of times to try to work the relationship. But when I died thousands of times, I realized how beneficial it was for me. And I opened up to myself. Because you are so full of love that someone that didn't want love was willing to die to that and be with and share that with you. So your love transcends time and space and dimensions. And people can talk about awakening and enlightenment, but it oozes out of you with such love because you live it. Like even when she told me when she was in the church, she wasn't good at memorizing, but she lives it. Because if you can memorize it, like, you know, Michael can memorize his whatever things that he's working on, but to live it, it goes beyond the intellectual. It's an intelligence that you bring into this world, and you are a gift in this world.
Thank you, Michael.
So the surprise was to share the gift that you are so that others can not just tune into her, you, the gift, but to remember the gift they are, because if you're tuning into her, that's because you're opening up the gift. That's because you're opening up the gift that you are. And Boots is telling us to go.
Our cat's opening up a gift back there, I guess, or something.
Love you all. And truly, we love you because we are one love. We are love. Thank you so much. And follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, and YouTube now. Ali has a TikTok. I have a TikTok. All these social media handles. It's like soul media handles. It's a world that you can connect with us and message us and get on a call. Just get to meet her. Give yourself a chance to meet a part of yourself that you've been waiting for, that you've been looking for, that you've been realizing that you are.
Thank you, love. And I just want to give a message to anyone who stumbles upon this life or wherever it goes. I don't know if they can. Para todas mis amistades y familia que habla únicamente español, for my Spanish speaking people.
Well, hold on.
No,
hold on. Let's do
espérate.
let's do another recording. That way we could clip that.
Okay.
And then we're
I
gonna
want to go. I open my big mouth.
Este es para la gente habla hispana que Ali va a compartir.
That's so funny. Ay, ya tengo calor. Okay.
Está haciendo un poquito.
Estuvimos haciendo un video en inglés porque Michael quiso sorprenderme, pero no supo cómo invitar a las personas porque no le dejaba mandar mensajes. Así que nomás pudo contactar a 2 de mis amistades pero yo estoy mirando que me siguen mandando mensajes y muchas de mis niñas de habla hispana, mis estudiantes que tengo en México, y dije, ay, no, no, claro, porque estuvimos hablando en inglés que mi corazonzote y todo eso. Estamos en tu perfil. Are we on in Spanish? Are we on in...
El link está en mi perfil, pero estamos en YouTube. Dile que no puede entrar al link.
No sé. Espérame.
Háblale por teléfono.
No, let me just say. I'll just enter the link.
No, pero háblale el teléfono.
Is
y
the
dile-
link
Zoom.
Zoom? Okay, then she'll know that's our link from our classroom,
Ajá,
right? Okay.
yeah. Dile el mismo link que entras a la clase. Just send it to her
Okay.
again. Let me send it to you. That way you have it.
Bueno, aquí lo están mirando en vivo y no se lo están mirando.
So, deja hablar mientras ella
No,
hace
I got
eso.
it, I got it.
Voy a
salió,
mandarte el
dice.
link.
No me salió, dice.
Ya te lo voy a mandar.
Okay.
Para que tú se la mandes privadamente.
Bueno.
Ok. So, el plan era sorprender a Ali. Pero a las que conocen a Ali, ustedes saben que tiene una intuición. Ella puede sentir y es un pro, pero es un con. Es una ventaja, pero es una desventaja. En la forma de que no le puedo mentir y estamos tan transparentes porque no hay mentira entre nosotros y tenemos acceso a todo de nosotros. Pero cuando quieres sorprender a tu amado o amada, oh my gosh, no quise creer el evento porque si creo el evento, ¿quién crees que lo va a ver? Ella. Luego vas a ver, mira la sorpresa que tiene y no quise hacer eso. El último día hice tomé acción y no pude invitar a nadie porque mi Messenger se cerró. Y en pocas palabras, conecté con alguien, con su alumna, y no, le hablé por Messenger. Le hablé por Messenger y le pregunté que si me puede dar su número para mandarle el link. Entonces, ella dijo que sí. Y mi punto es que la razón que quise compartir esto, porque sí le puedo regalar cosas materiales, pero quise unir personas, estudiantes, alumnos, relaciones de nuestras vidas, que nuestros estudiantes saben, son no nomás nuestros estudiantes, pero nuestros maestros espejos. Porque todos y toda la vida es nuestro espejo. Y quiero agradecer, si están mirando esto en el replay o si vienen hoy en el link, gracias por estar aquí porque quiero que otras personas, mirando este video, quiero que te des una oportunidad para conectar con una alma tan linda, auténtica y genuina y realmente pura de tanto amor.
Thank you, thank you.
Y así la conocí. Y ahora que se la ha regresado a ella, porque siempre daba tanto amor.
Se va a mirar cuando entra ahí.
Ajá. Siempre daba tanto amor. Pero cuando se la regresó a ella, es bonito mirar tu esposa, alguien que no quiso nada de amor, entonizar, alinear con tanto amor. Y me despertó el amor que somos todos. Y lo que miran en Michael en la cámara y compartiendo, tiene mucho en crédito y gratitud del amor que yo trabajé, pero no me di. El universo me mandó a ella.
And I'm going to switch it back to English for a little bit because Angel showed up. Says happy birthday.
Angel, okay.
Thank you.
Is she showing up on Zoom?
I don't know. She's watching the live, I guess.
Try to show up on Zoom.
I don't know how that works. Love.
Reply and say, show up on Zoom.
Oh, I
and
can
share
do
the
the
link.
I can do the link.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
What do I know?
estamos
What
en
do I know?
español porque queremos agradecer a toda nuestra familia, alumnos que somos uno, amistades que somos uno, relaciones somos uno, de agradecimiento y no hay palabras de agradecer a las personas que están en nuestras vidas porque no estuviéramos aquí. Hasta las puertas cerradas, las personas que nos dijeron que no, las personas que nos miraban como un chiste, gracias, porque todos ponieron y tomaron su parte y vivieron su parte para nosotros poder, primeramente, servirnos a nosotros, despertar a nosotros para poder servir más a los demás. Y Ali, gracias por el regalo que eres. Gracias por el amor de corazón con patas, como uno de nuestros alumnos, relaciones, amistades hermosas que dice. ¿Puedo decir su nombre o no?
¿De qué? Oh, sí.
Laura Rico. Gracias, Laura. Y pronto estamos conectando contigo. El regalo, la bendición que es Alicia, quiero compartir, porque si puedo compartir en una montaña, esta es la montaña virtual,
Ujú.
de por años, mientras esté el internet, mientras esté la tecnología, van a poder ver este video. Y en cuanto al momento que tú mires este video, manda un mensaje, conecta. Y si tú no te puedes amar al punto donde estás, si tú no puedes ver amor en ti, si tú no puedes abrir a la vida que está aquí por ti y está difícil por ti, en este momento, dice borrow,
Ah,
presta,
toma prestado, no sé de otra manera cómo decirlo.
toma prestado o presta el amor que vibra ella, porque es el amor en ti. Y presta ese amor a ti. Y úsala. ¿Cómo se dice? Renta. Renta ese amor. No sé
No,
lo mismo en español.
no,
Es que hay un
no,
dicho que cuando
no, nomás simplemente únanse y todos son amor, así que nomás cuando ustedes gusten, hablo con mis muchachitas ahorita de habla hispana que están en México, unas en San Luis, otras en Algodones, diferentes partes. Mi corazón siempre, siempre, siempre está con ustedes y sé que me sienten donde quiera que están, pero sí me encantaría volver a retomar las clases. Cada una hace su trabajo tan bonito, todas. Ana está haciendo un trabajo hermoso. Elena, ni se diga, Elena tiene ya ¿cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama el? Ay, ay, ay. Temazcal en su casa. Así que
saludos a la
todas,
familia Medicina.
sí, todos están haciendo su trabajo. Y luego tengo a mi niña Jackie que me acaba de mandar un mensaje. Ella era otra niña que
Jackie.
conocimos en San Luis, ahora ya está haciendo ya su vida,
Y
ya es
todos
mamá.
los del centro de
Ay, pues de
rehabilitación.
tanta gente, así que
Que miramos tantas
por-
vidas transformadas y hasta el momento no han regresado a la vida de anterior. Y siempre muchos regresaban y para mirar la transformación en tantas personas,
ujú,
del amor que se dieron a ellos mismos, porque nosotros no somos nada especial.
y por
Nosotros
eso no,
somos reflejos de amor solamente.
no más, no más. Y por eso quise cambiarle un poquito al español porque Michael hizo tan buen trabajo de querer traerme esta sorpresa y que todos que hablamos inglés comparten acerca de, para mi cumpleaños, ¿verdad? Acerca de que, oh, ¿quién es Alicia para ti? Etcétera, etcétera. Pero no quería sentirme como que, ay, mis muchachitas no van a poder ellas entender o saber de qué se trata. Pero ya lo compartimos, no han podido salir, está bien, pueden compartir en el
Vamos a
un
vamos a
mensaje.
hacer un toma dos.
Ok.
Si es nomás en Zoom, pero queremos manifestarlo en físico.
Ok, déjale digo que vamos a hacer otro en español. So, for those of you that were watching in English, we went to Spanish for a little
Ahí
bit.
está.
Oh, there she
Ahí
is.
está.
And so now we're going to go back to Spanish for a little bit and then I'm going to go because I got to go.
Well, you could be on Zoom wherever you are.
Okay, let me just say hi to her. Hola. Sometimes they can't turn on the camera
No, ahí
because
está.
they don't have.
Parece que ahí está. Hola.
Ahí, a ver. Ana, ¿me escuchas, mija? And this is one of the things that would happen a lot with my girls in Mexico. And that's why I know
Ahí
it was
está.
challenging. Bueno.
Si quieres, prende y paga tu micrófono a ver si se ajusta. Por favor. Hola, hermosa espejo. Oh, está haciendo.
Otra vez, Ana, ¿me escuchas?
Ahí está. La otra. No está funcionando, Ana.
Bueno, yo voy a ir un mandadito.
Espérame.
Si no quieres cortar, tengo que ir a hacer ese mandadito y luego regreso.
Pero
Y me
espérate,
meto
porque
aquí.
todavía tienes tiempo.
No,
No,
maestra.
maestra, ya estoy.
Pero no se
Prende y
escucha.
apaga tu
No se
micrófono.
escucha. ella no se escucha. ¿Ustedes me escuchan?
Sí.
No.
No, 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 no. No nos escucha nosotros tampoco. Tell her to turn on and off her
I'm
microphone.
telling them.
Do voice.
No. Si no. Allá batalla no prende
Oh, okay, okay.
y apaga.
This is another beautiful soul,
Sí.
otra hermosa alma.
Oh,
Ahí está, ahí está.
Maestra,
mande, mija.
Yay.
¡ah, preciosa! Muchas felicidades.
Gracias, mi niña. Ay, qué sorpresa tan enorme cuando miré tu mensaje ahí. Dije, wow, mi hija está. Gracias, gracias por tus palabras tan lindas todo el tiempo.
Ah,
Michael,
la
¿eh?
quiero muchísimo, ya sabe.
Yo también a ti, mija. Y sabes
Voy
que,
llegando a mi trabajo y miré que cumplía años y dije, ¿cómo no la voy a felicitar?
ay, pues Michael hizo vivo. ¿Cómo es eso? Eventually the clients I can talk because I can't hear myself. Gracias, mi amor.
Ajá.
Ah,
Con permiso, Ana.
Michael hizo vivo para todos nuestras amistades y alumnos acá en Estados Unidos, pero no pudo invitar a todos porque no le quería servir el Messenger, no sé qué pasó, ¿no? Entonces empezamos en inglés, pero ya que siguieron hablando y me sentí algo en mi corazón y luego cuando vi tu mensaje dije, ay, mis niñas, y luego Elena también puso un mensaje, dije, ellas no pueden ver, no saben, y sentí como, tú sabes cómo soy, sentí como que no, pero no se pueden quedar por fuera. Entonces, por eso te mandé el link. Y es algo sencillo, ¿no? Michael, su corazón tan enorme, quiso, según sorprenderme, con personas que me conocen y que digan cómo me conocieron o qué fue lo que han recibido de mí. Pero al último, lo que resulta es cuánto he recibido yo. O sea, yo nomás soy yo y doy con el corazón abierto, pero al mismo tiempo que he recibido yo demasiado amor de parte de todas ustedes. No tengo palabras para decirles gracias por su confianza. Tú, mija, cuando tomaste las clases, mira ahora todo lo que estás haciendo, te felicito. Gracias.
No, maestra, me da mucho gusto hablar con usted de nuevo. Tuve un proceso, me retiré de las redes y aquí estoy de nuevo. Me da mucho gusto verla, de verdad, la quiero muchísimo. Usted es muy especial para mí. Me dio luz en momentos de oscuridad, así que mil gracias por ser parte de este camino, que es un camino muy importante para mí. Y pues aquí estoy felicitándole y deseándole lo mejor de la vida, oro y miel para usted siempre, la amo y agradezco a la vida por coincidir con usted. Gracias por su energía y por haberla compartido y seguirla compartiendo conmigo.
Muchas gracias, mija. Estamos en contacto. Rápido vamos a hacer clase otra vez, ¿ok?
¿Mande?
Rápido nos vamos a poner en clase otra vez, ¿ok?
De acuerdo, muy bien.
Ok, mija, cuídate, bye.
Cuídate, bye.
Bye, mija.
Bueno.
Okay, so now I am leaving only because
So let's just
I
say
need
our
to go, but
goodbyes.
I'm gonna go ahead and get on here so I can start driving.
We'll just end it.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, because whoever
Ciao.
showed up. We'll do another Zoom
How do I turn it off?
right there.
Where? Where it says end? I don't even know where we are. What part of the dimension of wherever we are? I don't know. Are we on Facebook, Instagram? No. What is it? YouTube?
No.
Ciao.
Ciao, everyone.
See you next time.
Connect with us. Connect with Ali. Give yourself that opportunity.
Bye.